backstage in Stockholm, Sweden, where Matt Mitrione has just finished his fight in 19 seconds. Used to be the Mitrione Minute, now you've shortened that to under 20 seconds. How are you feeling?
I feel great, man. I'm so happy. I forgot to say this out loud when I was out there. Thank you, Glenn Robinson and the team of Blackzilians. Great management, great team, great preparation. They had me so prepared for this fight. It was no matter where the hell it went, I was ready for it, and I'm really happy. So thanks a lot.
It must be good to get one for the Blackzilians because the team's been under fire a little bit recently with its run of losses and such. And
You're very right about that.
What's the morale like in the team at the moment?
You know, honestly, morale's really high because, you know, and honestly, the way we all view it is that we've been taking fights on short notice. We've been taking some hard fights. We don't duck anything. We all get in there and go after it, you know. I think the only person that ducked anything was me against Cormier, you know, and really I think everybody else gets down, you know, whether that's Anthony Johnson fighting Arlovsky or Vitor fighting John Jones. You know, it's kind of all the same thing. So really we shake it off, you know. And being a team with that many people and that much talent, you're going to have ups and downs. So it is what it is.
I take it you've heard this critique that people say, oh, it's like a room full of superstars that all dictate their own training. There's not like a cohesive coaching system.
I could not disagree more. And I think everybody knows I'm pretty damn honest. I'd be like, yeah, we're pretty fucked up, you know, but like really we're not. We get down, we all train hard. We have real hard training in the morning and a little bit lighter of training in the afternoon and the evening. And we all go there, we all get down, we take attendance, everybody goes there and works their ass off. They don't work hard, they get thrown out of practice. And that doesn't happen, but that's a rule. If you're late to practice, you get fined. I mean, dude, it's like it runs like an NFL team now. And we're on to that. And then, like, you know, it has nothing to do with what the people, the keyboard warriors or the media says. It has to do with us keeping ourselves accountable. And that's what we live for, and that's good for us.
So you turned down Cormier, you felt there was a bit of a backlash behind the scenes because of that, and you said that you felt maybe your neck was on the chopping block coming into this one. Was a lot of pressure on your shoulders?
You know, it was external pressure, you know, like where I see things coming in, but like, you know, it was like, it doesn't really bother me that much. I'm so used to a high pressure situation, but it's more like I had to acknowledge it, you know, otherwise I'd be lying to myself. Like, look, I lost 2 in a row, even though there was 14 months in between, this is something that I should have beat Phil, you know, and wherever the fight went, I should have beat him. So I'm glad it happened the way it did, but if I happen to show my ground game or whatever else in order to win, then F it, as long as it happened.
Last 2 questions, if you could just clear up how the finish came in. It looked like he shot in, and it looked like something caught him, like he fell back. Was he already out at that point?
We worked on him shooting, and either me throwing a knee or me throwing an uppercut. And I think, I only got to see it one time kind of briefly, but I think I threw an uppercut, and I think my elbow hit him, I think on the top of his head. And I could, when I sprawled over the top of him, and he kind of looked a little bit dazed, and then I was like, well, he's not out, so I have to finish him. I'm not a big fan of punching people on the ground like that, but in that situation, that was money in my pocket. I had to get it.
And the last question, what comes next?
You know, honestly, man, the UFC knows I'm a developing talent, so whoever they want to give me and they think is appropriate, and then I'm ready to get down. You know, as long as I get the dance, I'm cool.
Matt, thanks for the time.
Thanks.